The 1973 Plymouth Road Runner was a muscle car that embodied the raw power and bold styling of the golden age of American performance vehicles. As part of Plymouth's Peabody lineup, it carried the legacy of its predecessors while adapting to the changing automotive landscape of the early 1970s. Though the muscle car era was beginning to wane due to increasing emissions regulations, insurance costs, and the oil crisis, the 1973 Road Runner still stood as a symbol of performance and excitement. The exterior of the 1973 Road Runner was redesigned from its previous model year, featuring a new grille, revised taillights, and a more sculpted body that distinguished it from the earlier squared-off styling. The government-mandated 5-mile-per-hour front bumper regulations led to a bulkier bumper design, but Plymouth managed to integrate it smoothly into the car's overall aesthetic. The Road Runner retained its aggressive stance with a long hood, sloping rear deck, and the unmistakable beep-beep horn that paid homage to the Warner Brothers cartoon character. Stripes and decal packages were available to enhance its bold appearance, allowing owners to personalize their cars with a variety of options. Under the hood, the 1973 Road Runner offered a range of powerful engine choices that catered to different performance levels. The base engine was the 318 cubic inch V8, producing 150 horsepower, which was sufficient for everyday driving but not what muscle car enthusiasts sought. The next step up was the 340 cubic inch V8 with 240 horsepower, providing a more spirited driving experience. For those craving serious performance, Plymouth offered the 400 cubic inch V8, which delivered 260 horsepower, and the legendary 440 cubic inch 6-barrel, 3-2-barrel carburetors engine, which pushed out an impressive 330 horsepower. The top-tier option was the 426 Hemi, an iconic powerhouse that, while rarely ordered, turned the Road Runner into a true street beast. Each of these engines could be paired with either a 4-speed manual transmission or a 3-speed torque-flight automatic, giving drivers the choice between precise control or effortless cruising. One of the defining features of the 1973 Plymouth Road Runner was its performance-oriented engineering. The car came standard with heavy-duty suspension components, wider rear leaf springs, and improved shock absorbers, all of which contributed to better handling and stability. The addition of front disc brakes provided improved stopping power, which was crucial for a car with such a high-performance pedigree. The Road Runner's chassis was built for durability and strength, making it a reliable platform for drag racing or spirited street driving. Inside the cabin, the Road Runner was designed with functionality and comfort in mind. The dashboard layout was simple yet effective, with clear gauges and an easy-to-read speedometer and tachometer. The bucket seats provided decent support, though luxury was not the primary focus of this muscle car. Optional features included an AM/FM radio, air conditioning, and a center console with a pistol grip shifter for manual transmission models. Despite its emphasis on performance, the Road Runner managed to offer enough creature comforts to make it a practical choice for daily driving. Plymouth marketed the Road Runner as an affordable performance car, positioning it as a competitor to vehicles like the Chevrolet Chevelle SS, Ford Torino, and Dodge Charger. Unlike its competitors, the Road Runner maintained a no-frills approach to muscle car design, focusing on raw power and driving excitement rather than excessive luxury. This philosophy resonated with enthusiasts who wanted a car that was fun to drive without breaking the bank. On the drag strip, the 1973 Road Runner proved to be a formidable contender. the high-performance 446-barrel and 426 Hemi versions were capable of achieving quarter-mile times in the low 13-second range, making them some of the quickest muscle cars of their time. Even the less powerful versions delivered strong acceleration and an exhilarating driving experience. The car's lightweight construction, combined with its potent engine options, made it a favorite among street racers and hot rodders looking for a platform with serious potential. Despite its impressive performance capabilities, the 1973 Plymouth Road Runner faced challenges due to changing regulations and market conditions. Rising insurance rates for high-performance vehicles made muscle cars less accessible to younger buyers, while tightening emissions laws began to impact horsepower ratings. Additionally, the 1973 oil crisis caused fuel prices to skyrocket, leading many consumers to shift their focus toward more fuel-efficient vehicles. These factors marked the beginning of the decline of the muscle car era, but the Road Runner still managed to hold its own in the marketplace. The 1973 model year was also significant because it marked the last time the Road Runner was offered with the 446-barrel engine. This engine was discontinued after 1973 due to emissions regulations, making these models highly sought after by collectors today. The 426 Hemi, though still available, was produced in extremely limited numbers, making it a rare and valuable option for enthusiasts and collectors alike. As a result, well-preserved or restored 1973 Road Runners equipped with these high-performance engines command premium prices in the classic car market. One of the most notable aspects of the Road Runner's legacy is its continued popularity among classic car enthusiasts and restorers. The 1973 model, with its unique styling and powerful engine options, remains a favorite among Mopar fans. Many owners take pride in restoring these vehicles to their original glory, while others choose to modify them for even greater performance. The aftermarket support for the Road Runner is strong, with reproduction parts, performance upgrades, and restoration services readily available. The cultural impact of the Plymouth Road Runner extends beyond the automotive world. It became an icon of American muscle car culture, often appearing in movies, television shows, and music. The car's aggressive styling and high-performance reputation made it a symbol of rebellion and freedom on the open road. Even decades after its production, the Road Runner continues to capture the imagination of car enthusiasts and collectors alike. For those fortunate enough to own a 1973 Road Runner, the experience of driving one is nothing short of exhilarating. The rumble of a big block V8, the precise feel of the manual transmission, and the raw power under the hood create a connection between driver and machine that is increasingly rare in modern cars. Unlike today's electronically controlled performance vehicles, the Road Runner requires skill and engagement to drive, making it a rewarding experience for those who appreciate true muscle car heritage. While the muscle car era may have peaked in the late 1960s and early 1970s, the legacy of the 1973 Plymouth Road Runner lives on. It represents a time when performance was king, and manufacturers pushed the limits of engineering,